In the quaint coastal town of Eldridge Bay, where the salty breeze carried whispers of ambition, lived two teenagers who couldn't stand each other, Lila Carver and Theo Vance. Their rivalry was the stuff of local legend, born in the hallowed halls of Eldridge High, where academic excellence was a currency and pride was a prize neither would yield. Lila, with her sharp wit and relentless drive, was the daughter of a fisherman who had taught her to navigate storms, both at sea and in life. Her auburn hair was always tied back, as if ready for battle, and her emerald eyes gleamed with a fire that intimidated most. Theo, on the other hand, was the son of the town's only bookstore owner, a lanky boy with tousled black hair and a knack for charming everyone except Lila. His quick tongue and quicker mind made him a formidable opponent in any debate, and he relished outshining her. Their feud began in 8th grade during a science fair. Lila's meticulously engineered tidal energy model had won first place for 3 years running. Theo, new to town, entered with a solar-powered water purifier, flashy and practical, stealing the blue ribbon. Lila's face burned as she overheard Theo's smug remark to a friend, "Guess the queen has been dethroned." She retaliated the next year, sabotaging his project with a well-placed magnet, though she'd never admit it. Theo, undeterred, upped the ante, outscoring her in every subject by senior year, their rivalry fueling late-night study sessions and whispered taunts in the hallways. But beneath the competition, something simmered, mutual respect, though neither would acknowledge it. Lila admired Theo's ability to think on his feet, while Theo envied Lila's unyielding discipline. Their peers saw it too, whispering that their rivalry was just a spark waiting to ignite something else. The turning point came during their final year of high school. At the Regional Science Symposium, both had qualified, Lila with a project on sustainable fisheries, Theo with an AI-driven coastal erosion predictor. They were forced to share a booth due to a clerical error, their glares sharper than the January wind. Disaster struck when a power surge fried the symposium's tech, crashing Theo's AI demo and flooding Lila's tank, ruining her carefully cultivated algae samples. Frustrated, they sat amid the wreckage, the air thick with mutual blame. "You probably tripped the breaker with your fancy setup," Lila snapped. "And your tank probably shorted the whole system," Theo shot back. But as they cleaned up, something shifted. Theo noticed Lila's hands shaking, not from anger, but from the weight of her project's failure. She'd poured her heart into it, hoping to save her father's struggling fishing business. He softened. "Look, I've got a backup drive. We could rebuild my model, maybe adapt it to help your fisheries thing." Lila stared, suspicious. "Why would you help me?" Theo shrugged, a half smile breaking through. "Because beating you wouldn't mean much if you're not at your best." They worked through the night, combining their projects into a hybrid model, an AI that predicted erosion patterns to protect fish habitats. It was messy, fraught with arguments over code and data, but their skills complemented each other. Lila's precision grounded Theo's creativity, and his optimism tempered her cynicism. By morning, their booth was the symposium's standout, earning them a joint scholarship to the prestigious Coastal Tech Institute. College forced them to confront their dynamic. Sharing classes, they debated in lecture halls, but now their arguments ended in laughter rather than glares. Study sessions turned into late-night talks about dreams. Lila wanted to revolutionize sustainable fishing. Theo aimed to build tech for climate resilience. They began to see their rivalry as a strength, pushing each other to think bigger. Their friendship deepened during a summer internship at a marine research lab. Tasked with a project to restore coral reefs, they faced setbacks, failed experiments, skeptical supervisors. One night, exhausted and staring at a dying coral sample, Lila admitted, "I used to hate how you made me feel like I wasn't enough." Theo, surprised, replied, "I only pushed so hard because you were the only one who could keep up." That honesty cemented their bond. They weren't rivals anymore, they were partners. After graduation, they co-founded Blue Horizon Innovations, a startup. Their first product, a predictive model for sustainable fishing zones, saved coastal communities millions while preserving ecosystems. Investors flocked. And by their late 20s, Blue Horizon was a global name, with Lila and Theo gracing magazine covers as the duo saving our seas. One evening, at a beachside celebration for Blue Horizon's latest breakthrough, they stood by the water, the same Eldridge Bay where their rivalry began. They grinned, knowing their journey, From rivals to friends to world changers was the real victory.